back.
Unchain your mind.
Change your mind music. Brother Jacob, bring it to you. Hey.
Unchain your mind music. My name is Brother Jacob. Bringing it back. You know me as JBI.
Yeah, Unchain Your Mind music. Brother Jacob's back, Israel, JBI, so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans. Yeah, Unchain Your Mind music. Brother Jacob's back, Israel, JBI, so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans.
I've got one that can see.
He folds his winning hand every single time.
White Jesus is a hell of a drug.
As the Ukraine-Russia war drags on, Russian President Vladimir Putin has decided to move one of Russia's holiest icons from a museum to a Moscow cathedral.
He said in the 60s that Jesus was a black man.
Have you ever come across biblical icons that portray Jesus, the Virgin Mary, Elisha, or King Solomon with dark skin? If you have, then you should know that Russia has recently opened its vault to reveal biblical icons featuring darker-skinned figures. This is not an unusual depiction of biblical figures, but rather a factual representation. These icons hold deep meanings and hidden truths, sparking curious questions about history, faith representation, and the unexpected corners of religious art.
I just got one question. How you white Christians feeling now that Putin done opened up the vote and done showed y'all what I've been telling y'all, what we've been telling y'all, you know, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus is a black man. He's a black man all day long.
Brother Jacob's back. Unchain Your Mind music, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Proverbs 21:2. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord ponders the hearts. Yeah. Wait a look at you, Israel. You're following the white man in the Christian churches, looking at you like you don't understand. We told you before, we came over on cargo ships, slave ships, forevermore in shackles and chains because we broke God's laws. Now you want to do the things, you don't want to do it at all. We tell you to repent and keep the commandments. You act like you just don't want to understand it. Wait a minute. Think. You're not in the beginning. Every day and every night we tell you these things, but you don't want to do right now. Unchain Your Mind music, we're bringing it to you. Wait a minute, verse 21:2. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord ponders his heart. Now look at you. Now we tell you not to vote, then you march. You say they're breaking your heart, but in fact, you're going back, understanding the man they called you black. They called you, but you're the Israelites. What you're gonna do, you need to repent and need to resent, understand Christ laid down his life, now you suffer the consequence. He didn't do it for nothing, he did it out of love because he's our brother. Now, wait a minute. Don't resent it. Yeah. I look at our people dying in the street, doing everything, just wilding out. Who can they be? Like the Walking Dead. Understand? Look like Bonnie and Fred. Wait a minute, you're the Israelites, God chosen. We crossed the sea with Moses. Understand, we're peculiar people, but look at it, we're walking around like we're foolish. We're like being abused in a system that told us we're nothing. Looking up to the white man like he's something. Why? You can't be blind. He put you in so much pain, now you're gonna cry. Nah, you're still walking and marches, hands up, don't shoot. You getting started. Say it again. You need to repent. Wait a minute. Keep the commandments so you can understand it. You know how to read it right now. Don't act like you're in a fright now. You want to turn away? Why? You think you can hide? When Christ cracked the sky, he's dropping with fire. You're going to burn up. You ain't going higher. If you don't keep the commandments, don't get understanding. Right now, you're just being reprimanded. You got time on your side, but you better change. If you don't, the fire's coming down. It's going to be worse than rain. It ain't going to wet you up. It's going to burn you up because you wouldn't shut up. Yeah. Wait a minute. Verse 21. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes. The Lord ponders hearts. Israel, change your mind music. What did God say about a nation he called his competitors to an ox and an ass when you read Isaiah 1 and 3? Why? We wouldn't listen, understand. Christ came with a mission, told us to repent. We was in a condition now. Think about this. Get yourself together. Understand. We got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments in any kind of weather. Yeah, claim your heritage. Understand we're the greatest people. Ain't nobody doubting that. Right now, you better turn around. Think about this. Christ coming back. You better get with it. Change your mind music. Proverbs 21 and 2. Israel, every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondered his way. You can't keep following the ways of the white man. He had eaten out of garbage cans. He hung you on trees like leaves shaking you, eyes stretching. He said, call me master. Think why he whipped you, put stripes on your back. He ran you all around like he just was rats in a hole, trying to hide from plantation to plantation. On the side, north and south, east and west, it didn't matter. Wait a minute, Chastity. You better do your best to repent. Get back. Repent. Understand. Christ laid down his life. And we the man, the chosen man, the Israelites. We're in a fight, a spiritual fight. We gotta do what's right. We gotta keep the commandments. Understanding. Wait a minute. You better get with it. Yeah. Why? Proverbs 21. And wait a minute. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondered the heart. Israel, so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Understand. You better get yourself together. You better repent. You gotta keep these commandments in every kind of weather. Yeah, we're God told. You read about it in the book of Exodus when you hear about Moses. We're the greatest on the face of the earth, but you gotta do it right. It ain't no other way. Nah, we ain't making excuses to fail. Why? We already in hell. We just gonna burn up when the fire drops from the chariots. We'll get ourselves together and change your mind. Music. Proverbs 21 and 2. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord ponders the heart and change your mind music. You think you want to keep having girlfriends and boyfriends thinking that way you're going to win? Hebrews 13 and 4 said the marriage is on, but what you're doing is nothing but whoredom. Don't bother. You better come back and keep the commandments. If you don't know Christ, he will land with the chariots dropping fire. He's going to take up the ones that repent to keep the law, statute, commandments. They're going higher. And change your mind music. Yeah. Proverbs 21 and 2. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord ponders his heart. And change your mind music. Yeah. Get with it, Israel. And change your mind music. Yeah. And change your mind music.